Okay, so today is Monday, August 14th.
You know,
It's now 5 p.m.
Mrs.
Meeting of the Klein ISD Board of Trustees is now open. Representing the quorum tonight are Ms. Georgianne Reitmeyer, Ms. Kathy Arlano, Mr. Ronnie Anderson, Mr. Rick Mann, and myself, Bill Pilkington. As provided by the Texas Government Code, the Board of Trustees will now go into closed session according to Section 551.071. Private consultation with the Board's attorney regarding all matters is authorized by law, including Board governance. 551.072, discussing purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property. 551.074, discussing employment, evaluation, or discipline of personnel, including board governance, and including superintendent evaluation and contract. 551.076, discussing security personnel and devices. 551.082, discussing disciplinary matters or complaints regarding school children and/or school district employees. 551.0821, discussing personally identifiable information about public school students. 551.087, deliberations regarding economic development negotiations. The meeting of the Board of Trustees will reconvene in the public at approximately 7 p.m. Have your attention, please. Good evening. It's now 7 p.m. and the meeting of the Klein ISD Board of Trustees is reconvened. If you've not done so already, would you please put your cell phone on silent mode? Thanks for coming. Glad to have you all here. Always glad when the public comes out to see us. We're a nice little district of about 7,200 employees, 52,000 students, 25,000 volunteers, 7 friendly board members, and a great superintendent, and our lovely legal assistant. Our shared vision, for those of you know, it's like we're here, our whole purpose is that all students, they enter with a promise and exit with a purpose and a pulse. And so that's what we're here for tonight. You'll note on tonight's agenda, any school district resident, employee, vendor, or potential vendor has an opportunity to address the Board of Trustees for 4 specific reasons. So if anybody in the audience would like to address the Board of Trustees for those reasons, please come forward to our Board Secretary. Mr. Mann?
Mr. President, if I may, I'm in preparation for the solar eclipse next week. Actually, I had an eye appointment today, so I'm very deluded. Forgive me.
Those are definitely not NASA-approved glasses, Mr.
No.
Mann.
Anybody would like to sign up to speak to the board?
All right. Well, tonight, Ms. Reitmeyer will lead us in prayer, followed by our scout, Daniel Leshemanon, excuse me, who'll lead us in the pledges of allegiance to the United States flag and the flags of Texas.
Okay.
Ms. Reitmeyer.
You'll stand, please. We come ready, power-packed with all these plans and energy, Lord, as we are thankful for the new beginnings, the beginnings of a new school year, the beginnings for our students and staff, as we celebrate our vision of our students entering with a promise and exiting with a purpose. As we put these words in action, help us to know and grow relationships with every student, to learn their interests and passions, to address their challenges and gaps in their learning. For we desire every student to experience the highest level of academic success as they mature in character to serve others. Thank you for this great country and for those who serve and sacrifice on our behalf that we may enjoy freedom. We ask for wisdom for our decisions, insight into our challenges, clarity in the implementing our goals and responsibilities, and lastly, favor in directing the future of our district as we celebrate and educate our students. Humbly we come, giving you the glory. In his name we pray. And those in agreement would say,
Amen.
Will the audience please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Will the audience please join me in the Texas Pledge?
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you.
Nice, thank you, sir.
Yeah, wonderfully done, thank you. So school board meetings must be conducted in accordance with Texas laws. For example, we cannot vote on any item that's not on the agenda. And in fact, actually, we may not publicly discuss any things that do not appear on the agenda. And all of the voting must be done in public. But we can privately discuss items regarding personnel, discipline of students, acquisition of school sites, matters of school security, and specific items requiring legal advice. However, the final vote must be in complete view of the public. So please understand this meeting is actually our meeting here for you to view what we're doing on, what we deliberate and take action on. But we do ask that you refrain from any comments during the meetings to allow us to proceed accordingly. The superintendent, in consultation with the board president, prepared the agenda and notice of meeting, which are distributed to each trustee 1 week before the Monday night meeting. So if any of us have any questions on the agenda items, we're able to talk with the superintendent and clarify any questions we have. So if it seems like we're going kind of fast, it's because we've actually had a week to go over all the agenda. So we do appreciate the trust that you've given us. We take it very seriously, and we look forward to working with you, working with the administration, and helping take care of your children. So now we're ready to proceed with the agenda. So, let's begin with the recognition of immigrants to our community, those born in a country other than the United States. We recognize the rich diversity of our culture in the district and ask that you please stand and be recognized. Anybody here from born in another country?
There we go.
That includes Louisiana. Thank you for wanting to be part of our community. Champion.
All right, we have some student recognitions today, and I'm going to ask Dr. Jenny McGowan to come on up to present our Career and Technical Education Student Award winners. So, Jenny.
Good evening, President Pilkington, the members of the board, Ms. Spalding, and guests. We are overjoyed tonight to celebrate some of our students from our Career and Technical Education program who have truly done some outstanding things to recognize Klein ISD. We also want to celebrate just some of the things that have happened in Career and Technical Education this past school year. We've expanded 5 additional CTE pathways that we'll be bringing to our students, including one of the first of its kind in the state, our Advanced Nursing Pathway. We've also expanded the number of CTE course offerings, 14 additional courses in CTE where you can receive dual credit, and we just continue to be absolutely amazed by the things that our students do when given these opportunities. So I'd love to bring forward our director for CTE, Mr. Deborah Bronner-Westenboom. Come on, Deborah.
Good evening, Mr. President, members of the board, Dr. Champion, Ms. Spalding, and guests. Approximately 1,000 students involved in 7 different career and technical student organizations, also known as CTSOs, competed in area competitions, and approximately half that continued on to state-level competitions last school year. Nearly 100 students qualified for the opportunity to compete on the national stage. In the end, Klein ISD students were recognized with numerous awards by these CTSOs. Career and technical student organizations align with our CTE courses and students' career interests in business, marketing, finance, education, agriculture, healthcare, hospitality, criminal justice, trades, and STEM. I am deeply honored tonight to present to you the exceptional gold medal, bronze medal, and 3rd place national winners, their instructors, and families. These students participated in Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, also known as FCCLA, Skills USA, and HOSA, Health Professionals of America. Receiving the gold medal at the FCCLA National Competition in the category of Advocacy is Stephanie Perrier. Stephanie will be a senior at Klein Oak High School this year. The advocacy category is an individual or team event for participants to actively identify a local, state, national, or global concern, research the topic, identify an audience, and form an action plan, finally advocating for that issue. Stephanie advocated for foster care students who are about to age out of the system. She organized a pizza luncheon, worked with local vendors for donations to cover 100% of the cost, and had students donate a backpack or toiletry item for a luncheon ticket. She also designed an awareness t-shirt to raise additional funds. All proceeds for the luncheon and t-shirt sales went directly to the SA Per Year Scholarship Fund, which she established. Stephanie raised $750, providing 2 scholarships for students at the Boys and Girls Country in Tomball, Texas. Stephanie has committed to running an annual giving campaign to continue this scholarship. This level of advocacy awarded her the first place win at the state competition, a $4,000 scholarship to Texas Tech University, and ultimately the gold medal at nationals. After graduation, Stephanie plans to continue her studies in the education pathway. She will attend Lone Star College, later transferring into a 4-year institution to major in early childhood education. Her ultimate goal is to obtain a master's degree in speech pathology. Stephanie is accompanied tonight by her proud mother, Lisa Veasley. Stephanie is also supported tonight by her CTE Family and Consumer Science instructor and FCCLA sponsor, Debbie Russell, and campus principal, Thomas Hensley. Also receiving a gold medal at the national competition is recent Klein graduate Daisy Murillo. Daisy competed in the category of early childhood education. The early childhood education event is an individual competition for students to demonstrate their application and knowledge gained from the related CTE family and consumer science courses. Daisy developed a lesson portfolio and taught preschool children about the 5 senses. Daisy had to document student results and demonstrate her knowledge of her students' development in presentations at the state and national level. Daisy was also awarded a $4,000 scholarship to Texas Tech University and, of course, came home with a gold. Daisy will be attending Lone Star College this fall to begin her career path in elementary education. After 2 years, she intends to transfer to Sam Houston State University to complete her educator preparation. Daisy's parents, Jose Murillo and Lorena Pelayo, are here with her tonight. She is also supported by her CTE Family and Consumer Science instructor and FCCLA sponsor, Debbie Russell, and campus principal, Thomas Hensley. Klein High School seniors Colton Johnson and Luke Mazza are not able to be with us this evening due to varsity football practice and work commitments. Colton and Luke received a bronze medal at the FCCLA National Competition in the Sports Nutrition Senior category.
We can give them a hand.
Klein Collins senior Alana Hernandez, who was also unable to be with us this evening due to previous commitments, received a bronze medal in the Skills USA Technical Computer Applications category. After graduation, Alana is planning to attend the University of Texas at Austin. Klein ISD had one of the largest groups advance to the HOSA International Competition this year, with 38 students from Klein High School and 5 students from Klein Oak High School. Klein High had 2 teams place 3rd in the world and 3 students place in the top 10 in their individual events. Placing 3rd at the HOSA International Competition in the category of biomedical debate is the Klein High School 4-member team of Moise Shaw, Grace Liu, April Davies, and Eric Wynn. The biomedical debate event provides HOSA members with an opportunity to research the pros and cons of a biomedical issue and showcase those skills in a debate-like format. The assigned topic for 2016-17 was America has the best healthcare system in the world. Debate teams are judged on the flow, logic, relevance of their arguments, ability to effectively cross-examine the opposition, and their professional behavior toward other teams. Grace Liu, Klein High School senior, is accompanied by her father, Tuan Ye Liu. April Davies, Klein High School senior, is accompanied by her parents, Yen Davies and Even Davies. Moise Shaw, Klein High School senior, and Eric Wynn, now pre-med student at Oberlin College, were unable to attend due to previous commitments. These students are supported by their CTE Health Science instructor and HOSA sponsor, Kristen Haggard, and campus principal Jessica Haddix. Placing third at the HOSA International Competition in the category of Medical Reserve Corps Partnership is the Klein High School 6-member team comprised of now graduated seniors Bailey Atenzio, Kathy Wynn, Brian Wessinger, Michael Holzem, Timur Raja, and Emily Dunbar. The Civilian Volunteer Medical Reserve Corps, MRC, is a national network of over 200,000 volunteers organized in almost 1,000 local communities. Their goal is to strengthen public health, improve local preparedness, response, and recovery capabilities. The MRC Partnership Event is a team event designed to encourage HOSA chapters to initiate and maintain a partnership with their local Medical Reserve Corps units. This team from Klein High School formed their partnership with the Harris County MRC leader Sean McLean on August 4th, 2016, and began working with him to plan events and support MRC activities that would improve public health, increase emergency response capabilities, and strengthen the resiliency of our community. Throughout the year, the team gained significant certifications for a total of 15 for each student. They volunteered for events throughout Harris County alongside their coordinator and organized events at Klein High School, partnering with Cy Creek EMS to simulate a texting and driving accident, complete with fire, rescue, paramedics, police on the scene to arrest the students who had caused the accident. And over 100 students attended that event and in the end signed a pledge to stop the mindless accidents and put the phones down. In total, the team volunteered 850 hours, achieved the 15 certifications each, and raised approximately $3,000 for specific causes the team selected, such as childhood cancer. This third place win is the first time that a team from Harris County has brought home the HOSA MRC Partnership Medal back to Houston. Students are pictured here with Commander Skip Payne, the U.S. Public Service Deputy Director of the Medical Reserve Corps Program, Partner Readiness and Emergency Programs Division, Office of Emergency Management. That's a long title. Bailey Atenzio will be attending Lone Star College Honors College to study biomedical engineering. She is accompanied tonight by her parents Jessica and Felix Chasson. Brian Wessinger will be attending the University of Texas at Austin to study pre-med. He's accompanied by his father, David Brian Wessinger. Michael Holzem, freshman in the engineering program at the University of Texas at Austin, is supported by his parents, Karen and John Holzem. Kathy Wynn, freshman at Texas A&M University College Station, majoring in forensic investigative sciences. Timur Raja, freshman pre-med major, and Emily Dunbar, freshman nursing major at the University of Texas at Austin, are accompanied tonight by the teacher they call their school mom, Kristen Haggard. all of these students are supported tonight by their principal, Miss Jessica Haddix. Congratulations to these students on their national honors. We are pleased that you all took advantage of the more than 170 CTE courses we offer in Klein ISD and the career and technical student organizations to identify your purpose and prepare for post-secondary education and your future career. I personally would like to thank my team who helps behind the scenes, Linda Wirt and Dennis Pierce, who help make the travel possible for our students. And I want to, again, congratulate you all, FCCLA, Skills USA, and HOSA national winners.
Take a step forward. We're going to have the board kind of come up behind you and get a picture with the full board. I love that. Just kind of take a step forward, the knees, and just kind of arrange. Congratulations, you're going to. That's right.
All these Longhorns.
That's right.
Can you make sure your window between somebody so I can see you? Actually, Ms. Sorrell, can we get you in the front and let this gentleman step back?
There we go.
Emily, switch to Michael. There you go. That's perfect.
That's right.
Well, right here. Keep flowing. One more. All right.
Got it.
Okay, I got it. One step right here. You can get a picture with that. Very good.
Big round of applause. That was awesome. I think we're going to jump right into our administrative introductions. We've got several of them to roll tonight, and we're going to start with Kirsten Allman, who's been named the Executive Director of Special Programs. Kirsten, please stand and introduce your guests.
Thank you. First, I just want to share that it really is an honor, Dr. Champion, to be joining the Klein ISD team as part of the teaching and learning team as we implement promise to purpose for our students, families, and communities. So very, very excited. So here with me is my husband, Chad Allman, and our children, Courtney, Kennedy, and Lauren.
There we go. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you. Yeah, you'll have to get your smiling face with Denise before you sit down. There we go. Y'all are the best. Kirsten, thank you for going first. That was beautiful. Next up, we have Shabani Khanna, our new Director of State and Federal Programs. Shabani, please stand and introduce any guests with you tonight.
Good evening, everybody. I'm thrilled to be back in the district that raised
Yes. That's right.
And I'm really here and excited to be part of promoting equity within our district as we're working to make promise a reality for all of our students. And I'm joined tonight by my parents, Deepak and Angela Khanna. My husband's on a business trip. He's really, really sorry that he wasn't able to come, but I do have two very special educators in my life, Dr. T.D. Bennett and Pat Bennett, who Mr. Bennett was my teacher there at high school. He was so honored that he's here to
That's so cool. Welcome, Shabani. Thank you. Next up, we have Kathy Vergara is the new Instructional Officer of Multilingual Services. Kathy, please stand and introduce any guests with you tonight.
Hi, thank you, Dr. Champion. I'm so excited to keep working with the teaching and learning team and JD to also bring equity to all of our students and just keep working to make promise to purpose a reality for everyone. I have all my family here. I have my husband Xavier, our kids Brianna, Adrian, and our newest member Gabriella, she's 3 weeks old. My grandmother, my mom and dad, Patty and Alex are struggling.
Thank you. Next up, we're excited to announce Christy Zorn as the new Instructional Officer of Mathematics. Christy, stand and introduce any guests with you tonight.
I want to tell you that I am so excited to be a part of the teaching and learning team, and I have been a classroom teacher for about 15 years, and there are several students, recent students of mine in the audience tonight, and will always be a teacher and look forward to supporting teachers on our campuses in the coming years. I have 4 sisters with me tonight, Kim, Teresa, Michelle, and Nadine, and they're all sitting back there because I kind of fell forward and didn't have them sit with me. They're great friends of mine.
That's awesome. Welcome, Christy. Outstanding. Michelle Thompson is the new Instructional Officer of Science. Michelle, please stand and introduce any guests with you.
I'm very excited to be here. Thank you, Dr. Champion, and to really work on that high-quality teaching aspect. And I have with me my daughter, Kristen, who's a Klein Collins grad.
There we
and
go.
My son is out of town. He's at Tanglewood as music fellow, and he could wow.
That's very cool. Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Welcome. Kathleen Plott is the new Instructional Officer of Advanced Academics. Kathleen, please stand and introduce any guests with you tonight.
Thank you so much,
You
Dr.
bet,
Champion.
Kathleen.
I am so excited to be part of the innovative, dynamic teaching and learning center and team. I cannot wait to get started so that every student enters with rigorous learning opportunities and exits with precise purposes for post-secondary lifelong learning. So with me tonight is Klein O graduate, 13, and Baylor graduate, my son Alex, before he leaves for his professional career in Washington, D.C. And my partner in crime, and keeps me grounded and spoils me just a little bit, my husband.
That's awesome. Thank you, Kathleen. Amy Miller, the new Director of Professional and Digital Learning. Amy, please stand.
Dr. Champion, members of the board, I'm truly excited to be the new Director of Professional and Digital Learning. I didn't start my career here, but I am definitely glad I am here. It has been rejuvenating to be a part of the Promise to Purpose campaign and be a part of extending learning to all members within our community, our teachers, our community members, and our parents as well, along with our students. So tonight, I have my 4 teenage girls with me.
Yes.
My husband is at varsity football practice. This is Shelby, Cameron, Aaron, and Catherine, and 2 new colleagues of mine have joined me as well, Karen and Rachel from the Digital Learning Department.
All right. Thank you, Amy. That is a powerhouse crew in teaching and learning. We have, speaking of powerhouse, our new principal at Dory Intermediate School, Mandy Land, is here. Mandy.
I am honored to be the newest principal at Dory Intermediate. So today I have my parents, Bruce and Pam Davis. My mother is actually a repair teacher from Klein ISD. My husband Wes, and our girls Melinda and Henry.
Welcome, Mandy. We're so glad you're here. And finally, please welcome Martha Werner, the new Executive Director of Human Resource Services for Elementary Staffing. Martha.
Thank Thank you, Dr. Champion. I'm excited to be here in Klein. I didn't start my career here either. I got here as quick as I could. And I'm glad to be joining our human resources team. We have a dynamic team, and I love the challenge of us working to find the best teachers and the best staff for Klein ISD, so every student in our district has the best opportunity of promise to purpose. So I look forward to getting to know all of you and working with you.
Awesome. Thank you, Martha. Terrific folks joining Klein ISD. Very exciting times. Next up, our Executive Director of Business Services, Ms. Tanya Little, is here to begin our next presentation with Bank of America.
Cheryl with me from Bank of America, who is here to present our rebate check from Bank of America this past year.
Thank you, Tanya. Good evening. Bank of America Merrill Lynch is pleased to present Klein ISD with its annual revenue share based on its participation in our purchase card and virtual payables program. As a participant in the Texas Public Sector Card Group, comprised of 38 public entities and 23 Texas school districts, Klein has demonstrated their commitment to automating the procurement process and accounts payable process with the use of card services. Based on the district spend of over $9.5 million and the total card group spend of over $177 million, we're pleased to present this check of over $140,000 to Klein ISD. We look forward to partnering with the district in the coming years to continue to grow this program. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce Amanda Bowles, who's our accounting director, and Stephanie Wells, who are accounting manager, to come accept the check from Dylan. Now go to the middle.
Got it? Thank you. All right, Judy Ramato, Associate Soup for Communications and Planning, will present the Alumni Award.
Dr. Champion, President Pilkington, board members, Ms. Spalding, and guests, I am pleased to provide you with some highlights about this month's alumni honoree, Yusef Chaudhry, nominated by Board President Bill Pilkington. Yusef is one of 4 in his family to graduate from Klein, in addition to many of his nieces. He graduated from Klein High School in 2008, where he played basketball. After high school, he went on to study accounting and management at Houston Baptist University. After college, Yusef returned to the Klein area to lead a multinational oil and gas company, Pioneer Exploration, as head of operations. Pioneer Explorations over the years has employed many Klein ISD high school students as well as graduates. Yusef lives in the Klein district with his wife Ann Breen, and in addition to leading the oil and gas firm, he manages a portfolio of commercial properties, many of which are located in the Klein community. Joining Yusef tonight is his wife Ann Breen. Thanks for being here. Please join me in honoring Yusef Chaudhry as this month's alumni honoree.
No, Yusef, he represents totally what we want from our Klein ISD grads. Comes back to the area wonderful person, wonderful man, wonderful wife. Just glad to know him as a friend, and it was a great honor just to be here tonight.
Thank you for having me, Bill, and it's an honor to be here. Just like Bill said, I am a Brill Elementary student from a Klein Intermediate, then graduated Klein High School, went on to Houston Baptist University, and then got back to Klein as soon as I could. We run my father has started a wonderful oil and gas company who we've now expanded into real estate as well. We're building a quite large building on the Weta, where we actually plan to employ more Klein ISD students, and that's actually one other thing me and Bill have been talking about is, finding some sort of synergy between our companies and, more Klein ISD students and interns to come start working for us so we can start expanding the reach in the community.
That's right.
So, awesome. Thanks again, guys, and thank you again.
Thank you, Seth. That's promise to purpose in action,
That's right.
folks, right there.
Judy?
All right, next up, Julie Butterfield, if you could join me at the podium. I know there you are. While she's coming up, I'll take a few minutes to tell you a little bit about Julie and why we're honoring her tonight. Klein ISD nominated Julie Butterfield as she's the general manager of the Spring Klein Community Impact newspaper. We nominated her this year for the TASB 2017 Media Honor Roll in recognition of her fair and accurate approach to sharing the district's successes and challenges over the last year. Now, a little bit about Julie. She moved to Texas from Italy 4 years ago and has been with Community Impact since 2014. Community Impact News does what the title says. It impacts our community with news that is purposeful and hyper-local. Julie's expertise with delivering vital news to our community has propelled her from her editor to her current position of general manager, where she is responsible for overseeing the content, production, and overall growth of the paper. As general manager, Julie leads an editorial team, a design team, and a sales team. She's also the mother of 2 great girls. After graduating from college in December, one of her daughters is now a graphic designer in Seattle, and the other is setting out next week for her college career in Chicago to study political science. We applaud Julie for her thoughtful, consistent, and fair coverage of Klein ISD. This coverage continues to help keep our public stakeholders informed, and for that we are very thankful. Julie, please accept this media honor roll as our thanks, and don't you all love getting that Community Impact newspaper in your mailbox every month?
Another hand for Community Impact, though.
That was a lot.
That was.
Totally awesome.
That's right.
And now we actually get to move to the next part. I know we have at least one scout. If the scouts would like to be able to take a stand, would like to recognize you. If you would, when the microphone comes to you, please let us know your name, school you attend, troop, and what badge you're here for.
I'm Daniel Lashimina, and I attend Red School in by Stubner Airline. It's a private school, and I'm 13 years old, and I'm a first class scout.
Awesome. Which badge are you here for?
Oh, I'm going for citizenship in the community.
Great, thanks. Okay, well, thank y'all. At this point of our meeting, oh, we have other scouts.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Stand up.
Houston.
My name is Zachary Kleppel. I'm here for Troop 1550. I go to Providence Classical School, and I'm here for citizenship in the community.
Great. We didn't miss any others, did we? All right. So at this point of our meeting, we're going to take a break intermission to meet the trustees. If you would, we will line up in the front. If you can come to your right, my left, and we'll have a chance to meet the trustees. We appreciate all your help. All right, may I have your attention, please? Now continue with our meeting, starting with citizens inquiry. Mr. Mann, do we have
None,
any?
sir.
Okay. Well, then moving along, the first item for consideration and approval is the additional student handbook revisions for the 2017-18 school year, with the first reading having been conducted on 24 July 2017. May I have a motion?
I so move. I second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Next, we'll have the approval of the proposed amendment to the election order to revise the period for the canvassing of votes. May I have a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Next item for consideration for approval of the endorsement of Charles Cunningham from Humble ISD as TASB Director, Region 4, Position B. May I have a motion?
I so move.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor? Motion carries 4-0. Next is the approval of the recommendation for contract award for the 2017 softball lighting replacement at Klein Forest High School and Klein High School. May I have a motion?
I so move. Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Motion carries 4-0. Next item has two subsections which we will vote on together in one motion unless it's the consensus of the board to approve them separately. And we'll go together. The item for approval is A, the proposed tax rate of $1.43 per $100 valuation, that being $1.04 general fund and 39-cent debt service fund. They'll be published in the notice for the public meeting, and that final approval of the proposed tax rate will not occur until after completion of the public meeting. And B, the calling of a special Board of Trustees public meeting to be held at 6 p.m. on Monday, 28 August, to conduct a public hearing for the proposed 2017-18 budget and tax rate, and to call a special Board of Trustees meeting to be held immediately following the public meeting held at 6 p.m. to adopt the 2017-18 budget at two separate meetings. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Sorry. Any discussion? Simchek's not here. All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. The next item is the approval of the nomination of board member Georgianne Reitmeyer for the TASB Conference registration stipend to attend the 2018 National Advocacy Institute. May I
So
have a
moved.
motion?
Second.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. So moving on to the consent agenda, are there any items that you wish to remove from the consent agenda? Ms. Rucker?
None. None.
Mr. Arlano? Mr.
None.
Mann? And I have none. Therefore, all those in favor? Opposed? Consent agenda carries 4-0. We're now ready to approve the minutes of the regular meeting on July 10, 2017, and the minutes of the special meeting on 24 July 2017. May I have a motion?
I so move. Second.
Move a second. All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Moving on to calendar review, please note the following events. Klein kickoff is Wednesday, this Wednesday from 8:30 and at 1:30. Saturday the 19th, we will have summer graduation at Klein Collins High School, and we are 1 week away from the first day of school. And 2 weeks away from the special meetings on budget adoption.
Somewhat less exciting.
So, do we have any comments, Ms. Reitmeyer?
Oh, yes. I want to give kudos to the communication department because I feel like we got to peek in on all this exciting stuff that's happening in the schools and with teaching and learning and on school buses and dances and all the hoorah. I just have loved it. So thank you for allowing us to kind of look in. Thank you. Where's Justin? Thank you. Thank you to all of y'all.
So, Alana?
I have two things. One is that the teaching and learning, they're just amazing. That group and looking at the additions are just so exciting to see. And then the other thing is I'm really excited about going to kickoff, though I am disappointed I wasn't asked to start with the jazzercise routine.
We can always work it in.
Same.
Mr. Mann?
I just want to say, I wonder when are we going to get some enthusiasm out of the teaching and learning group? I mean, that just is amazing to me. On a very personal note, I would like to thank this board. Thank you.
Champion?
You bet. Real quickly, with the start of school right 1 week away, we had our first onboarding opportunity with new employees to the district 2 weeks ago, I guess, last week, whatever. It all runs together at this time of year. Last week. And we had almost 600 people who were all there. Really kudos to our teaching and learning team and the HR team and everybody. The full cabinet presented all of our guiding documents to these new employees so that everybody could be onboarded about what are we about, and it was just an amazing group. And again, I want to echo a couple of other folks, and the team that's coming together in teaching and learning is fantastic. I also believe that to be true in our HR department. That's happening as well. So we're very excited about all of those.
Awesome.
And all the great departments that are already in place as well.
Just saying.
All of them.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank Dr. McGowan for teaching me how to read fast so I can get back to these meetings as quickly as possible.
And she is an expert at that.
As well as I just continue to get blown away. The awards we give out again. Looking at these national competitions, it's not even just regional. Just seeing the talent pool that we have and knowing what we're developing. Call it our farm team. We're not even, so many people as they're moving out and coming up. It's truly one student at a time. We're going to transform the world. We're going to bring Klein to the world, which, ironically enough, as I'm over in Austria, Germany, believe it or not, we're there up in the hills outside, Sound of Music, looking at them around. My son, he's taking pictures of people. He's actually kind of friendly and laughing. I'm thinking, wow, okay, strangers. He goes, hey, Dad, look, it's Russell. Again, sees friends of his from Klein over there. We're outside of Salzburg, and I was like, they're all over. But I'm just, again, not only as a board president, but just as a parent and a taxpayer, proud to be a member of this community. We're about to go into closed session. Coming out of closed session, we're actually not going to have any more agenda items. So this is basically going to be close the session for y'all. But as provided by the Texas Government Code, the Board of Trustees will now go into closed session in accordance with sections 551.071, private consultation with the board's attorney regarding all matters as authorized law, including board governance. 551.072, discussing purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property. 551.074, discussing employment, evaluation, or discipline of personnel, including board governance and including superintendent evaluation contract. 551.076, discussing security personnel or devices. 551.082, discussing disciplinary matters or complaints regarding school children and/or school district employees. 551.0821, discussing personally identifiable information about public school students. 551.087, deliberations regarding economic development negotiations.
Time is now 8:03. And I can do that.
Now 8:35 p.m. The meeting of the Klein ISD Board of Trustees is back in session.
Working together.
If there's no objections, this meeting is adjourned.